In a time in my life where I felt quite empty, I asked my psychology professor if it was possible to remain in a state of joy. He very blatantly told me that it was not possible, rather it is more practical to shoot for a state of contentment. And truthfully, even being content with my life seemed so far away, but being the delusional, ambitious person I am, I was already aiming to achieve a state of lasting joy. Throughout the years, I held on to this possibility that perhaps I could and would discover how to control my psyche, experiment with my emotions, and find joy in the mundane and humdrum. And in the mayhem of life, I prioritized this endeavor less and less as I needed to get into med school, as my parents were aging, as my brothers were growing up, as I still hadn't figured out the course of my life. Most people experience joy as scarcely as a married couple of 30 years experiences sex night. I find this to be a truly tragic way to live, as life is abundant with joy in experiences, in people, in places, in friendship, in random acts of kindness, in our thoughts, in our creativity, in cat videos, in blue waters and starry nights. I have always rationally put my joy second or third, or most often at the bottom of my priorities, as I found it selfish to focus on myself. But if I could harness the energy of my joy to propel me to serve my agenda, I would be much further ahead than I am just digging through the dirt. Without these precious, joyful moments of my life, I do not know what else to hold on to, and therefore begin to feel that I am mentally burying myself before I am actually physically 6 feet under. As I dig deeper into myself, now in my final chapter of life, I am beginning to realize how much I am in control of igniting the existing joys of my life, and how practical it may be to quiet the rough waters of my mind, to remain in a state of joyful bliss.